The gruesome head-on collision between a pickup truck and a small bus.
Today, investigators are on the scene near Garner State Park looking for answers after an accident leaves 13 people dead, 2 critically injured.
For reasons unknown, the truck veered into the southbound lane and struck the bus head-on.
On the bus, 14 members of the First Baptist Church in New Braunfels, and the driver of the truck, a 20-year-old man. Only 2 survived.
We're used to working fatal crash scenes, but first time that we've ever seen something like this happen with so many confirmed dead at one time.
Now the community is coming together to mourn the loss of 13 lives.
This church, First Baptist Church New Braunfels, has really become kind of the unofficial gathering place for people affected by this tragedy.
Their families are going to be hurting, and our church family is going to be hurting.
And new information coming into the KENS 5 newsroom on this crash.
The Associated Press reporting today law enforcement officials from 2 different Texas counties actually received calls about a driver in a white pickup truck driving erratically just before the deadly accident. Uvalde police say a man called just after noon on Wednesday to report the swerving truck. And a similar call from a woman came into a county constable in Rial. At 12:30, Uvalde police say the same man called again, saying the truck had been involved in a crash.
Let's take a closer look at where the deadly accident happened. The scene is on Highway 83, just south of Garner State Park in Uvalde County, west of San Antonio.
James Keith spent the day gathering new information, and he tells us what the church is doing to help the victims' family members.
Well, some new developments that have happened within the last couple of hours. The Comal County judge has ordered all county flags be flown at half-staff in memory of those victims who lost their lives in yesterday's crash. Meanwhile, back here at the church, First Baptist New Braunfels, people have been coming all day, many of them bringing flowers, some bringing food, all of them bringing support for these victims and their families. The emotions range everywhere from anger to sorrow as this community tries to figure out why this tragedy happened.
I remember the smiles. I remember the hugs.
Reality sets in as the names of those killed Wednesday spreads.
Our church family is doing what we should do. And coming together and grieving with those who grieve and weeping with those who are weeping.
Eva Lott is the director of Oakwood Counseling Center, which is providing services to loved ones of the victims.
I had an interesting conversation with one of the ladies that lost both her mom and her dad, and in my spirit I felt a groan because I thought that's horrible to lose both of your parents at the same time. But she looks at me and she says, "We're going to be okay." She said, "This is the way they would have wanted it to go together."
Church leaders know some will struggle more than others. They just want them all to know they are not alone.
Many might ask the question, why would God allow this to happen? I can't answer that question. But I am confident of this. I am confident of God's perfect plan.
Now, the pastor adds that he and the church will be here in the coming days and weeks for these families. They will provide all the support that they need, especially now as these families start to plan funerals. Now we toss it over to my colleague Jeremy Baker, who has more on the victims from this tragedy. Jeremy.
Yeah, 64-year-old Rosemarie Harris of New Braunfels, she survived the crash. She was flown to SAMC and is now listed in fair condition. The driver of the truck, Jack Young, was also flown to University Hospital here. He is now listed in serious condition. 84-year-old Addie Schmeltkoff was also brought to University Hospital. Unfortunately, she died from her injuries last night. I spoke with Addie's cousin-in-law earlier today, who gave me some insight into the kind of lady that Addie was.
Apparently she survived a while, which means she suffered, and I'm sorry.
Mary Lou, who lives on San Antonio's north side, says she found out about Addie's passing this morning after a phone call from her sister Grace.
She was just so cheerful, optimistic, and a good person, and she brought the most wonderful New Braunfels sausage to the reunion every time.
She says they had a connection, which made Addie easy for her to talk to.
When I went to family reunions, we were just drawn to each other automatically, and I don't relate to many people like I related to her.
Mary Lou told me Addie is leaving behind a big, loving family.
She's just a huge loss to everyone. And I so want to give my condolences to her children and grandchildren and the downline.
Mary Lou also told me that Addie was a wonderful cook whose food will also be missed, but not quite as much as Addie herself. Reporting live from the medical center, Jeremy Baker, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Jeremy and James. Well, earlier today, Pastor Brad McLean of First Baptist New Braunfels said more about the crash at a press conference, and here is just some of what he had to say.
Our priority as a church in these days is to care for our families who've lost a loved one in this accident. We want to take care of them. We want to help them through these difficult days. There will be services being planned and prepared, and as a church family, that's what we will step in and help them do during this difficult time. Our church family is doing what we should do, and coming together and grieving with those who grieve and weeping with those who are weeping, because they've suffered loss and we hurt with them. I think it's the everyday interaction and relationship that has been built that those are the things that really will affect us, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now.
It was also touching that the pastor asked people to pray for the 20-year-old driver and his family because he said they're hurting as well. We will be updating you on the newest information on this tragic accident on air and online as we receive it. Please share your thoughts and prayers on the KENS 5 Facebook page and use the hashtag #PrayForNewBraunfels, and stay up to date with the KENS 5 app and on KENS5.com.